Good morning and welcome to the 2026 IBF World Youth Championship coming to you live from Megalanes, Sarawak. Today we'll be witnessing the men's team event. I think one of the most anticipated events by most of the athletes for the team events. Good morning, I'm Jonathan Ding.
And I'm Cheryl, and of course, it's electric here as usual at 10 a.m. almost every day. I think as early as 9 this morning. The men teams qualifying is happening, I think, earlier on just now also as well, Jonathan. And of course, as usual, we'll be going through with you all the special events, the moments, the games at the IBF World Youth Championships 2026. And it's Thursday, July 2, and it's definitely going to be a very wonderful and sweet end to the week as well, as we'll be expecting the semi-finals as well for the upcoming days and the finals. So we are closer to see who is going to be the big champion, the world champion this time. Now this is interesting, Jonathan, because the pressure is here.
Yes.
We're going to announce who the world champions are this time, and I think this is the first time that Sarawak is hosting a world championship for bowling here at Megalanes, Sarawak.
That is correct. And after several days of thrilling singles and doubles competition, today marks the beginning of the men's team qualifying. We have we have 4 athletes will be bowling together. They will be playing a total of 10 games, and it will be a Baker's format. So it is a very interesting and exciting format to look forward to.
Correct. I think for you yourself as well, you've been going through all the trends, and the evolution of youth bowlers is definitely tremendous as well. And of course, we have the absolute best youth bowlers here from across the group. Gathered right here in Sarawak, and also we've get to know on exclusively on how they're like, how their team is like. And you can see for the viewers as well at the screen, this is a bit of all the action that's happening. I think right now for the men's doubles is Japan and Germany as well. And I think the athletes really set the bar high right out of the gate here as well. And I mean, we can see some tremendous action. And if you want to follow along with today's action, we are right now live on TVS 122 and, of course, across all of TVS's social media platforms.
Yeah, that is correct. So earlier today, we were watching the men's double match play of the highlights, and we already have the results of the top 2 from Group A and Group B. So these are the results from the men's double match play of Group A, where the top 2 will be advancing to the next stage, which is the semi-finals. So from Group A, we have bowlers from Germany and Team USA.
Yes, Jonathan, we see that Group A has certainly delivered some outstanding bowling. I think Germany finishes on top with an impressive 16 points, winning 5 of their 7 matches. And right behind them is the United States on 15 points, just a single point separating the 2 teams. I think this is showing how competitive the group has been, even from yesterday's scores. And today, it has been so competitive. Peru, however, secures third with 13 points, while Sweden rounds up at the top 4 on 9 points, edging Australia on overall standings. And for Hong Kong, China, Thailand and the second United States pairing, I think it wasn't enough to progress this time around. And next we have the men doubles match play for Group B, Jonathan.
Yeah, for Group B, the top 2 would be from the first seed with scoring of total of 18 points, team from Finland, and the second team that will be advancing to the next round, scoring a total of 15 points, the team from Qatar.
Correct, and we can see as well, we look at our attention on Group B, I think Qatar is following closely behind with 15 points, where other Finnish pair also claims third on 13 points. I think making Finland the only nation to place 2 teams, Jonathan, inside the top 3 of this group for the men doubles match play. Congratulations, Finland. And also Japan also advances after finishing 4th with 12 points. Next, we have the men doubles semi-final, the showdown on the 5th of July, 4 p.m., which we will see. Promising to be a very fascinating clash, as Germany's Jaden Wolf and Phil Burmester top Group A with a composed discipline bowling throughout the day, and standing opposite them are Qatar's Talal Al-Mari and Abdul Rahman. Also equally impressive. And next,
and the second match that we will be witnessing on the 5th of July as well would be from Finland. Juho Vuopola, together with Ronnie Leisikinen, will be against Team United States bowlers Dawson Peterson and Landon Jordan. So this is the format that will be competing in this World Youth Championship. And as you can see right now, this would be the women's singles semifinals. It's between two countries, Cheryl. So it's between Team Singapore and Team United States for both matches.
Yes,
Yep.
both nations will come head to head, and of course, we can see that both of them have looked outstanding as well all week and all day round. And next, we have the men's singles semi-final. We'll see Julian Dinham against Ben Petit, and also Emil Svensson against Landon Jordan, which will be occurring on Sunday, 5th July 2026 at 11. So for those of you who are, watching us right now, these are the dates that you should be looking out for, especially on TV, and also for those of you who are also in the global federations as well, for the teams who want to give their support. You can also have the playback from social media whenever and wherever on TVS Inspire.
Yep, so these are the lane assignments for today for the men's team qualifying. So you can see these are the participating federations who are competing today. I mean, team event is always one of the most exciting event in my opinion, and I think most bowlers can agree with me as well.
Yes.
Where you get to bowl together. You need communication is important, trust is important, and bowling in the Baker's format is fast and it's fun. You get to cheer for each other, you get to shout with each other, and
Yes,
team event is always the events that bowlers are always
that's
looking forward to.
impressive. I mean, definitely for the doubles, for any sports as well, is very interesting as well. And I think, I mean, looking at all these athletes this few days, Jonathan, how have you seen the doubles, for the men's and both men and women? What do you think?
I think that as the day goes by, it gets more and more exciting. The bowling center gets louder and louder. So, and the bowlers, I've seen them, adjusting from the single events. It gets to the double and gets to the team event. They are actually bowling better and better because when they just arrive, the first day they might have a little trouble of adjusting to the lanes, but now I think they are well adjusted, quickly enough, and now they're bowling better.
Yes, definitely. And of course, for them to adjust, some of them, I think most of them here are coming down to Sarawak for the very first time.
Yep.
Most of them are away from their families. And of course, reaching here, as Sarawak as the destination for getting their World Championship is definitely something that everyone should be looking up into. And me, myself, I really respect these athletes also for that. And of course, if we can look, we have a very packed schedule ahead today. Right now, I think behind us is the men team qualifying. And next at 1 will be the men team match play. And at 4 will be the men team semi-finals tomorrow. And 9 will be seeing the women team qualifying, the women team match play, and the women team semi-finals.
Yeah, so Cheryl, I'd like to add on a little bit so what they can expect for today.
Yes.
Since the women's team are not playing today, so you can see the women's team will be supporting their teammates, their male teammates bowling today, and vice versa for tomorrow. So that's why if you are here and even if you can hear, it is actually really very, very loud here in Megalanes, Sarawak.
Yes, it is, booming with so many, and then, each and every one of the federations are bringing their own supporters as well. Most of them are with their supporters of, I think Sweden has their supporters here.
Oh, yes.
T-shirt. And also we have, interestingly, Malaysia is also playing home, and also it is home with also a group of experienced bowlers as well. We can see like many different types of strategies, techniques for both men's and women's. I think right now the men's doubles, it's very electric behind us,
The men's team.
Yeah.
Team event.
And I'm still wondering also, there can be, it's very interesting to see that each and every one of them are gathered here and very energetic in the morning. And of course, even with the tournament schedule that we have ahead here, on the 4th of July, the 4th, 5th, and 6th. For those of you who are watching right now, this is the tournament schedule, and the final day will be on the 6th of July. And for more updates, you can also stay tuned on TVS's official social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and also all on IBF Youth World Championships official website as well.
Yeah, that is correct. So it's a packed day of world-class bowling here at Megalanes, Sarawak. So don't forget to stay connected with us. Simply scan the QR code right down below us here to get the latest update and download our app TVS Inspire, where you can get the latest update, behind the scenes, interviews, highlights, and the latest championships updates.
Spot on, John. So I think, for most of you right here, I think yesterday, we had a bit of the athletes from other federations, that their families are, are expecting to see and watching them and play back. This is a truly a proud moment to see each and every one of them, carrying their federation flag on their jersey and bowling for their federation. And of course, for those of you who have missed some of the action as well,
Yep.
I think if you want to follow along with the action that we have a compilation of the men's doubles
double qualifying squad too.
So, enjoy. And that was it, some incredible spec conversions and also strike chains in those match plays. And of course, they are proving that it's a real test of reliability here for the players out there. Now, let's get a feel of what it's actually feeling like down here. I mean, like behind us as well on the floor. And we're going to throw it over to our roving commentators. Take it away, Jezreel and Mus.
Okay, thank you to the grandstand host, which is John and Cheryl. And with you guys now, it's me, Musar Khalid.
And me, Jezreel Tan. Thank you for tuning in. And what do we have today?
We have Team Malaysia and Team Korea currently playing the fourth game of the boys team qualifying. So at lane 35-36, Megalanes, Sarawak. So now we're through frame 5. The maximum score for Team Malaysia is 248 and for Team Korea 241. So what is the format for today, Jesse?
So this format is pretty much the same as doubles yesterday, just that this is for teams. So we have 4 bowlers bowling in one game. In the biggest format yesterday, there's only 2 of them, but today we have 4. And basically, they take turns to bowl a frame each as well. So 2 bowlers will be bowling 3 frames each, and 2 bowlers will be bowling 2 frames each. So basically, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2.
So currently you see Ethan, which is the anchor for Team Malaysia for this game. Such a young age already can represent Malaysia and be the anchor for the team event is something quite impressive for a young bowler.
Oh. Only 16. He actually won the Malaysian International Open last year at 15 years of age. He was the youngest ever to win the Malaysian International Open.
I still remember on I think 2022. So when he was 12, that time Jay-Z. So in Malaysia we have a local tournament, and then we have under 13 category, under 16, and under 21. He won 3 of it.
That
So
is so impressive.
at 12 years old, that is very impressive from Ethan.
Yeah.
But a not really bad shot there from Ethan, but I think the ball is just picking up much earlier, this shot. But
And we are now in game
fourth.
4. So the teams bowl 10 games of Baker Games. And likewise, the other events, the top 16 after 10 games will make it to match play.
So don't forget to anyone who's watching, any viewers from Sarawak, if you are in Sarawak and you want to watch they ball on live, you can go to Megalanes Sarawak, which is at EMart Batu Kawah, and you can see the step ladder finals and semi-finals on 5th and 6th of July. So please come and support our Malaysia pride or any of your idols. So just come, please, please.
Yeah, and for the team event, actually, the schedule's a little bit different. Finals will actually be held today. So everything, even match play, everything will all be done today for the boys team event.
Daniel Abu Samah on frame 7. A good shot maybe. Oh, leave a bucket. So now it's a very tricky part of the game, Jesse, because the lane is start to transitioning. So much return throwing on the lane. So maybe they have to try something. Something maybe a reactive or another return. It's up to them. But as we can see from that shot just now, the ball just don't want to read.
Yes. Looking at it throughout the last few days, there are more urethanes being thrown in the boys events as if you compare it to the girls events, and the lane changes so much with all these balls being thrown down, the high ref rate, high speed, a lot of surface going on. So this might sound a little bit confusing, but in bowling there are so many different variables that could affect how a ball rolls down the lane and how the ball hits the pins. So the different kind of stuff could be cover stock, you know, the core,
and
your layout and just surface. There's so many different things.
So in bowling we have to adapt everything, Jesse.
Exactly.
Like that's why bowling is a very unique sport. Even if you have win today, it doesn't. If you didn't adapt of what the games is now, you cannot continue to keep winning. So first thing first in bowling is you have to adapt for any changes in the game.
Yes.
So now the maximum score for Team Malaysia is 215, and for Korea is 210.
Yeah.
I hope both of them strike out for this game. So
Yeah.
still over.
Both are still struggling to connect some strikes together, and coupled with a couple of open frames.
Oh my days! Please, bro, the messenger. Why you don't go back a bit?
Yeah.
Good shot there from
my partner
Nonchalant Man.
Moose over here. He gets really excited when he sees a messenger.
Yeah, very excited actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a clean pickup for his pair,
For
and
Team
that puts
Korea.
him with
210.
the maximum of 210.
From Malaysia, 204.
Yep.
Not a very high scoring game we will see now, but it is still on the 4th game out of 10 games. So if you just can strike out and maintain the score 204, I think it will be a good score for now, and hope you can cover later.
Yeah, with the scores, I mean, there are some high scores, but the cut for top 16 currently is under. So, yeah, we would like to always chase strikes, but, you know, we got to also be reminded that you got to keep your frames clean.
Sometimes when you can't strike, you have to take your spares. And now in boys team, Becker's format team of 4 spares is so much important, because you only throw like some throw 2, some throw 3, and for only 32 countries participating for the boys team of 4, and anything can happen. Really, maybe if you didn't take spare, the card will be just like 10 pins above you. So yeah, spare is very important. Not just this one, but every frames. So now we will be watching Zarif, the man who will take the foundation frame from Team Malaysia now. A focus there from one Mohammad Zarif.
Really nice form, great balance, really good shot, but left a 10 pin.
Yep, and also Jay-Z, for you to change the ball now is very very hard, you know, because you only have 2 frames to try,
Yes.
and you have to
Exactly.
make sure when you change the ball, it is what the lanes want you.
And that you're able to make a good shot.
Yeah, that is also important.
Yeah.
So it will be a bit nervous for you to change ball during this match play, but you have to try it now because you only have 10 games. So now you are on almost second half of the game. But if you want to change something, then your current ball, then maybe now
You
is
gotta
the
try
time.
it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because getting
first,
into the second half of qualifying, as we saw yesterday, a mistake from
Team
Zarif,
Malaysia, yep,
and that puts them with a maximum score of only
only 182.
182.
So just now I think they are at
And they both missed
Missed
it. Bad
they are
mistakes
at
for them.
only 22 over for Team Malaysia. So Ethan have to strike out this to keep their their over. So come on, let's go Ethan. And for Team Korea, they still haven't figured out what they be missing today. I hope they can figure it out later.
Yeah, Korea didn't start well, and I don't haven't figured out yet through games 4. They started with a 158, 173, 226, and 178.
I think
So-
for Team Malaysia, there is many good shots have thrown. They are
Just
now in
struggling
this
to find
game.
the
Yeah.
carry.
Struggling to find the carry, but they have to keep their frames clean, and keep their chin up for the rest of the 6th game of the qualifying. Let's go Malaysia.
Yeah.
Good pickup there from Ethan. And if any of you guys don't know, Ethan is one of the Sarawakian bowler who will be playing at our Sukma games this year, and the only Sarawakian bowler who bowled in the IBF World Youth Championship this year at only 16 years of age.
Still many more world youths to
Yeah.
go for him.
Another 2? Yep, another
Yep.
2. And for our Sukma game, also another 2. So actually, these 4 of the Malaysian team have their own achievement. Very, very tremendous achievement for 4 of them. So Zarif also have top 3 finishes in the Malaysian International Open. And for Daniel, he just secured 2nd in Penang Pesta International Open last year, and Aiman, our latest national championship last year. A good
Great
shot there
shot
from
from
Ethan
Ethan.
to keep the game, and I hope they can keep their chins up and be more confident after this. Come on, Team Malaysia.
And who do we have next on this pair?
Yeah, we will have Team China and Team Chinese Taipei.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, that's all from me and Jazzy.
Thank you for having us, and we'll pass the time back to John and Cheryl.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you, Mus and Jazzy, for that excellent commentary. So earlier we were watching, bowlers from Team Korea and Team Malaysia. They were bowling on lane 35 and 36. So yeah, we wish them all the best, and of course we want to see Team Malaysia to be in the top for
Yes,
today.
congratulations as well. I think we saw also, I think our commentators and also our crew behind there screaming for their home nation.
Yes.
When Malaysia strike just now. So yeah, that's amazing to see the spirit that you're bringing to home as well. However, we also wish, from other federations, the best of luck and all the best. And we are all aiming to see such an excellent, strike for all federations.
that
Very
is
wonderful game,
correct.
Jonathan.
Yep. All right, Cheryl. So now let's take a short break from the actions on the lanes. And as usual, every time on our shows, on our segments, we will be having
Correct.
guests from all over the world coming here, and we'll want to know them a little bit more and ask about their experience. So Cheryl, who do we have with us here today?
Absolutely, Jonathan. And this time, of course, we have the Federation who is advancing to the semifinals for the men's doubles and a very huge powerhouse in youth bowling as well. They have actually their own Finnish youth ranking, FYR, as their main national junior circuit for players under 23. This is very interesting, and we are so excited to introduce them and to know more about Finland. So please welcome Team Finland.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. And we're here on my left. We have Stella, right? Stella Lockforce, and of course, Coach Simo.
Yes.
How are you both today?
Very good.
Very good.
So I would like to ask Coach Simo. Coach Simo, how do you feel, seeing your team as a men's doubles and advancing to the semi-final?
It's perfect, and we did manage to the girls doubles event too, so in the semi-finals. And we were really close to get even 4 medals yesterday, so it was a really game-changing day for us.
Correct. You have 2 teams, right? 2 teams advancing to the semi-finals, both from Finland. So, I mean, definitely the pressure is on. How are the boys, catching up with all this pressure, especially from the federation?
Well, of course, the pressures like in touch, and I would say that our boys really enjoyed the tournament because the singles event was quite a disappointment to us, and now the doubles event really changed the course for us. So.
All right. Congratulations too for that as well, Coach. For your information, also Jonathan, Coach Simo is also a prominent Finnish professional 10-pin bowler, and of course, is proud to announce that he's also the national coach for Finland, and definitely seeing. The moments that we had, I think I saw on TBS Entertainment social media page, after the boys, were done, they were hugging each other, they were crying, tears of joy. So
tears of joy. But their journey has not finished yet because they have to go to the next step and also they need to fight on the lanes. Yeah.
Right, Jonathan.
All right, so Stella, good morning. Tervetuloa. Is that correct? Welcome.
Tervetuloa. How do you say
Tervetuloa.
Tervetuloa.
Tervetuloa. Okay, what a beautiful language.
Okay, so for Stella, it's your first time here in Kuching in Malaysia as well?
Yes, it's my first time here.
Yeah, so you've been bowling for the past 2 days, a few days. So how do you find the lanes conditions and maybe what challenges do you face on the lanes?
Well, most of the challenges have been with the surface because it's a lot more friction here than what I'm used to. But I think we have figured it out now.
I see. So Stella, I mean, you also reached the finals, correct, for the IBF World Youth Championships in South Korea, the last one, and now you're here in Sarawak for the next one. How do you feel, for the build-up? What improvements or, preparations have you made so far?
Well, I think I have improved from the last Youth Championships, even though singles didn't go that good for me this year. But we are going to the semi-finals in the doubles event with my partner Emma, so I'm really happy about that.
I see, and I'm pretty sure the teamwork and camaraderie is very important for Team Finland as well. I mean, Stella, just to tell us a little bit more, how do you start bowling, at what age, and how long has it been?
I started bowling at 8 years old, and I have been bowling now for about 12 years.
Wow.
Yes.
More than
12 years.
That's 12 years. That's more. I think most of the bowlers that we've interviewed, they are, have decades of experience actually.
Yeah,
I can say.
That's correct. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even for, more than a decade of experience. So Stella, maybe you can share what would be your main goals coming into this competition?
I think my main goals would be to improve from the last championships.
Okay.
So to get a medal, and right now I have already secured a medal, so it's really good. And just do my best and give my all and show what I can do.
Yes, all the best, Stella. And also, we understand that this year will be your final year for the Youth Championships, and next you'll be advancing. So tell us a little bit of what you have in mind, what are your plans, goals after this?
I am part of the women's national team also, so hoping in the future that I can represent Finland in women's world championships and European championships, maybe in Korea next year. But we'll see about that.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully. We're rooting for you too, Stella.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So before we let you go, one final question for both of you. What message would you like to share with your family, your friends, your teammates, all the bowling fans who are watching right now, back home or even here in Malaysia? So yeah, you can share your message.
Okay, well, enjoy. This is a great event, and yeah, we still have a lot of events to go, so it's not played yet.
And for Stella?
Yes. I would like to thank everyone who made this trip possible. So, of course, Finnish Bowling Federation and our coaches and my family and everyone who supports us.
All right. Good luck to Coach and also Stella. And we're wishing you all the best for the semi-finals also later for
Yep.
both the men's and the women's as well. And we hope to see you again next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Now that's it. The very interesting close-up an interview with Team Finland, and of course we're wishing them the best also. And the pressure is kicking in, and the noise is electric behind us. So I think we'll go over to see what's really going on down at the lanes there. I think we have our host there ready with a guest as well. So let's go over to Hailison and Bazrin.
Baik, Cheryl dan John. Sekarang ini saya berada di gelanggang bowling dan untuk makluman Cheryl dan John, kita sudah bertapak di sini selama 6 hari dan 5 hari adalah bermulanya game termasuk hari ini yang mana semakin sengit, semakin panas disertai dengan sorakan-sorakan peminat dari setiap negara, iaitu 34 negara yang berjuang untuk mendapatkan tempat pertama ataupun tempat tertinggi dalam kejohanan tahun ini. Baik, sekarang ini bersama saya Encik Fazrin sebagai pengurus acara bowling. Apa khabar Encik Fazrin?
Alhamdulillah sihat.
Kalau Encik Fazrin boleh ceritakan berapa lama sebenarnya persiapan untuk kejohanan di Sarawak ini?
Okey, sebenarnya kita dah melobi sukan ni pada tahun 2023 lagi. And then persiapan dia semenjak daripada situ kita dah dapat hosting right semua. Boleh cakap 2 tahun lepas lah kita dah mula untuk membuat World Youth ni dekat sini.
Kalau Encik Fazrin boleh ceritakan kepada penonton kita di sana, apakah cabaran terbesar? Sebab event ni ataupun acara ini melibatkan 34 negara yang bertanding untuk mendapat kedudukan pertama bowling. Jadi apakah cabaran terbesar sebenarnya?
Cabaran terbesar sebenarnya taklah berapa mencabar sangat sebab kita dah matang daripada segi pengurusan acara. So kita telah membuat aktiviti antarabangsa since tahun 2015 lagi. Okey, 2015 kita dah buat intercity, lepas tu kita pergi Asian School, kita pergi ke Asian Youth, lepas itu kita buat Sarawak Open, and then segala semua kita dapat selesaikan dengan penjadualan yang betul. So alhamdulillah setakat ni kita rasa cabaran tu taklah sangat kecuali unforeseen macam flight delay ataupun ada masalah komunikasi dengan negara dengan federasi yang lain.
Baik, Encik Fazrin, kalau Encik Fazrin boleh ceritakan juga kejohanan dunia yang dapat kita lihat pada hari ini dengan 34 negara yang bersama-sama dengan kita untuk melibatkan diri dalam kejohanan ini, bagaimana pada pandangan Encik Fazrin ia dapat meletakkan Sarawak sebagai hub sukan yang berprestij tinggi di rantau ini sekarang ni?
Okey, untuk prestij ni rasanya sebelum opening ceremony kita dah dapat feedback yang bagus sebab kita ni venue ni adalah salah satu yang terbaik di dunia sebab dilengkapi dengan kesemua equipment. Jadi semua kita boleh cakap komplit, tak ada masalah. And then lagi punya kita punya venue ni dia telah disangsi, sanction lah. Untuk dia prestige tu selalunya feedback daripada luar memang memberangsangkan. Oleh itu kita pun selalu membuat event-event, and then daripada segi Sarawak Open kita dulu dapat nampak peningkatan. Mula-mula dulu ada 7 negara, 8 negara. Sekarang kita dah dapat 30 lebih negara yang datang sini untuk bertanding. So daripada situ rasanya data tu dapat menunjukkan yang kita ni telah mencapai lah. InsyaAllah kalau mungkin dalam 2-3 tahun lagi kita akan mendapat yang lebih lagi.
Baiklah Encik Fazrin, apa harapan Encik Fazrin untuk IBF World Championship pada tahun ini dan apakah perancangan pada tahun-tahun yang akan datang untuk memastikan ramai lagi golongan belia dengan orang-orang muda pada masa akan datang untuk menyertai ataupun untuk memertabatkan lagi ataupun orang kata untuk bersama-sama dengan kita merancakkan lagi sukan bowling.
Okey, untuk ini sebenarnya saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada TBS. Sebab apa? Sebab dengan kita punya siaran ataupun apa semua, saya berharap daripada event ni dia akan menjadi satu batu loncatan untuk yang menonton di rumah tu suka dengan sukan tampin bowling. So daripada situ kita ingin berharap juga kita punya tampin bowling ni daripada IBF ini dapat liputan kepada luar negara daripada segi social media, daripada kita YouTube semua tu. Itulah harapan saya.
Baiklah Encik Fazin, terima kasih dengan maklumat yang Encik Fazin dah berikan kepada penonton di luar sana tadi. Baiklah, jangan ke mana-mana, kita akan saksikan dulu VT ini dan kembali selepas ini.
All right, welcome back to the 2026 IBF World Youth Championship live from Megalanes, Sarawak. Thank you for staying with us. The excitement continues at the bowling center where the men's team qualifying is happening right now, where teams are giving all their best. You can hear their teammates cheering for each other. The women's teammates are cheering for the men's team because the women's team are not playing today. They're playing tomorrow.
So cheerleaders today, is
yeah,
it?
they are cheerleaders today. And tomorrow, the men's will be the cheerleader for the women.
Interesting to see. The tables will turn tomorrow instead.
Yes.
But yes, Jonathan, I can hear it's definitely it's energetic, it's thrilling, it's exciting. I can hear from the right, woo, yeah, and on the left, another woo there, and then, some of them with their own cheering instruments as well. It's very interesting to see. And of course, before this, we had the opportunity, before the break, we had the opportunity to interview Team Finland. Is advancing to the semi-finals as well. And of course, this is a little bit, for those of you who missed it, this is a bit of the games before this. We are spectating Malaysia and Korea on that as well from both teams. And we can see both teams have put up quite a great show.
And the goal for today is to make it to the top 16 and to qualify themselves to the match play. It's the same format, but just that now it's in the men's teams event.
Correct. So now the top 16 is no longer relevant, and now there's the top 2 from each.
Top 2, and they will be divided into 2 groups, Group A and Group B. But the goal for this match, the qualifying, is just to be on the top 16 for today.
And then the next one will be advancing, and of course it's getting closer to knowing who will be the world champion. We're closer to know that we have, I think, 4 federations as well. We know who are advancing to the semi-final. We have Finland, Thai, and a few others as well. So we'll be staying with us on more updates on that. And this time, as usual, our usual format, we're also back with another federation to interview.
Yep, that's right. So joining us in the studio today are our special guest from our neighboring country, Singapore. Please welcome Ms. Hazel Tan, representing Singapore in the women's event, together with Mr. Faisal Chew, coach for the Singapore team. Welcome to TVS. Welcome to Sarawak.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hazel, it's not your first time here?
It's my
It is your first time. Oh, welcome. Coach? Second time. Okay. The last time was for a championship also?
But it was more for the para in 2018, around there.
I see. Now, Coach, tell us a little bit more on Team Singapore as well. As we know, you yourself is also a highly decorated former national bowler, right? So, it's amazing to see that you're putting out your experience, to coach Team Singapore as well. So, tell us a bit more of your team that you're standing here this time.
This time around for the World Youth, I think we've got mostly debutants. We've got three from the guys, 3 from the girls who are debutants. Adina and Mike were from the previous World Youth and SEA Games, so they are one of the more experienced ones in the team.
Impressive. So you have also some for the SEA Games as well. And we understand that Singapore has under the Singapore Bowling Federation, correct? They also run a Center of Excellence program.
Yes.
So I think Singapore has a very centralized way of coaching breeding the youth bowlers. So tell us a bit more about the youth bowling scene in Singapore, Coach.
In Singapore, the youth development program is, I would say, really good. We've got, I think, about 10, 11 academies in Singapore right now. They are all running all the youth programs. And then we have mid-year evaluations where the national coaches will come down and have a look and evaluate them and see how we can improve better or where they are doing well. And then towards the end of the year, we will come down again to have another year-end evaluation. Then from then on, then we will get, there's like steps to promote from development to up to the national youth squad and then up to the national training squad.
I see. That is very interesting to see. Yes, that student is helping you there. It's very sweet of you, huh?
All right, Hazel,
right,
you've been bowling pretty well on the lanes
you.
here, and you've also qualified yourself for the semi-finals in the single events. Is the lane favorable to you? Did you find any challenges, or it's easy for you?
I think it's quite challenging in a sense where the carry is hard to find. So I think sparing is quite important in this sense. But every day is a new challenge. I don't think any 2 days have played the same so far. So that's the challenge that we experience on the lanes day by day.
Also, for Hazel here, you've also had one of your notable achievements, the 23rd Asian Junior 10 Pin Bowling Championships, right? Then you have a Girls Master second also. And then, I mean, every championship is definitely, another experience, a new experience. What experiences have you had so far in Sarawak for the Youth Bowling Championship?
I think it's a different experience because firstly, I've never bowled in such a high competition event. There's a lot of countries, so a lot more competition. And it's definitely a different environment for us, for me, because it's my first time in a world event, so it's just different from the Asian youth that I've only been bowling so far.
Right. We hope Sarawak is treating you well this time.
Yeah, the people are really nice. And
So her first time in the World Championship, and she's already doing really well. And we wish you all the best. But we'll get back with you, both of you, again after this. We'll just have a short break. And we would like to show our guests, our viewers, VT from the men's double match play. Enjoy. All right, welcome back to the 2026 IBF World Youth Championship. We hope you enjoy the highlights that we've shared earlier. And before the break, we were joined by our special guest from Singapore. Once again, a warm welcome to Ms. Hazelton, representing Singapore in the women's event, and Mr. Faisal Chew, coach of the Singapore team. Welcome once again. All right, Hazel, earlier you were mentioning this is your first time competing in the world stage. So which events that you are looking forward to the most?
most of us are looking forward to would be the team events. There's a girls team event and a mixed team event, which is not something we see often in a lot of the championships we go to.
Yep, that's true.
And I think overall, the pinnacle of any event would be the team. Any competition is always the team event. As you can see, the camaraderie really at its finest. Yeah.
Yeah, the team events. Okay, so there will be a mixed team. Okay, this question may be for coach. But we know that the bowlers, naturally, bowlers from the male and female, they bowl differently. The number of reps, in terms of technicality. What would be, I mean, in your opinion, what do you think would be the challenges for the mixed team event where you have a mixture of female bowlers and a mixture of male bowlers bowling together on the same pair of lanes?
Yeah, I think like you mentioned earlier on, the ref rate I think is the biggest challenge for especially the females.
Yeah.
And with the guys using the urethanes, their rev rate really affects the lane conditions,
Yeah.
which pushes the oil a bit further down. So for the ladies, it will affect them more because their ball will start to push a bit further.
Yeah.
But we have been simulating this back at home, so we are definitely prepared to handle it when it comes.
Correct. Yeah, we also know that coach, definitely you are very experienced also in coaching the team as well. I mean, you coach alongside your brother, Helmi, right? Also in managing both the men's and the women's team. So, coming from a very vast experience, what do you have to say, or any advice you would give to the youth bowlers of Singapore?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to sound cliche, but yeah, just don't give up. No matter what people tell you, right? Just keep trying. But most importantly is your spares. We now focus or emphasize so much on trying to get the strikes. Right? We sometimes forget to train our spares. So sometimes when we lose a title it's by a few pins, it's not about how many strikes, it's about do you pick up your last spare. That's the most important thing, because for sparing we can control, but for strikes we can't control.
That's
Very good advice, spot on, coach. And how about you, Hazel? What's the message you want to give to your family, your friends, your supporters who have been building you until today?
Thank you for supporting us, and I hope you will continue supporting us all the way until the semis and hopefully the finals as well.
Yes, let's go. And okay, maybe before we let them go, before we end our show, Hazel, you as a bowler as well. I mean, let's say, I will still want to ask about the mixed team event, because this is something you don't see every day, as you mentioned earlier. You as a bowler bowling with the male, the same lanes, what challenges do you foresee, or when bowling with them in the mixed team event?
Personally, I've been training a lot with my own team members, so I think we are quite synced as to what we are gonna do. But as a lefty, I don't foresee too much problems on the left side of the house, but I have been seeing some two-handers throwing back up. So there could possibly be more carry down as per usual, but I think we're prepared to handle that either way.
Okay,
And of course, Hazel. Hazel's the lefty. So, I'm going to ask the golden question that Jonathan is always asking all this time. No, it's not about the lanes, but who do you think is your biggest contender, in this youth championship?
I think everybody is strong. I think the field is really strong. So for the team and mixed team, because it's Bakers, it's really anybody's game. So I wouldn't pinpoint anybody as our strongest, but everybody is also very strong.
Everybody, all right.
The biggest competitors is themselves.
Yes, actually. I wanted to say
Yourself.
yourself. But anyway, all the best for Team Singapore. Thank you for
so
joining us
much.
for this session, and wishing you the best of luck for the whole week.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being with us also. All right. Cheryl, it was a nice conversation with our neighboring country, Singapore. A short flight just across the South China Sea. Not like the other teams who had to travel with 3 flights, 15 hours, 14, 20 hours even, just to arrive to Kuching. But yeah, it's nice to have Singapore here with us this morning.
It's very interesting to know also as well, the differences between both of the federations that we had. We had Singapore, who is more focused to a centralized system of youth bowling, and we have Finland, who is more club-based. So yeah, it's interesting to see every experience that all these bowlers have as well, different federations. So for those of you who are at home, don't worry, this is only the first session. We'll be back for more. So we'll be stay tuned with us until the end of the day today. I think the evening, not the day. But we'll be back again at 1:15, same time, same place at Megalanes Sarawak.
But do not go anywhere, because right after this, yes, we will take a break, but the games will still be going on. We'll be streaming to you, live streaming on the actions happening right now on the lanes, which are the men's team qualifying. Okay, so we'll see you again at 1:15. My name is Jonathan Ding.
And I'm Cheryl. Stay tuned on all social media platforms. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Hai, nama saya Kuratama Izziha binti Muhammad Pozi. Saya berumur 18 tahun. Saya berasal dari Selangor. Saya baru join national team last year. And last year ada menang 5 gold medal for Asian Junior. Hong Kong Open nombor 3 for women's. And this year menang all event gold for women's category. So for this tournament, this is my first world tournament. I hope I dapat medals and I can qualify to the finals lah dengan my teammates.
Hai, nama saya Intan Nur Adriana. Saya umur 19 tahun. Saya berasal dari Hulu Selangor. Jadi game yang saya pernah main adalah Asian Junior tahun lepas dan Asian Junior 2 tahun lepas juga. Saya menang gold untuk team dan juga all event. Saya ada menang silver dan menang bronze. Lagi saya pernah main Sukma 2024. Saya menang gold dan silver. Lagi saya pernah dapat national championship tahun lepas dan second runner up untuk junior all star tahun lepas. Dan untuk tahun ni, setakat ni saya main Qatar friendly match. Saya menang 2 gold dan 1 bronze dekat sana. Itu saja.
Okay, hello guys, saya Muhammad Daniel bin Sama. Saya berasal daripada Kuantan, Pahang dan umur saya tahun ni 20 tahun. Ini official game yang ketiga besar untuk saya. First saya pergi World Cup dekat Sweden and then the second time is dekat Hong Kong World Championship. Okay, ni so kali ni yang ketiga. Saya pernah menang 2023 Boys Open, Malaysia Open Champion. Lepas tu saya pernah menang Penang Pesta 2025 Boys Open Champion dan Open Division tempat yang kedua. Dan untuk Malaysia Open tahun ni saya tempat yang kedua untuk Boys Open.
Hello, I'm Max Lawrence. I'm from Germany and 20 years old. I was on 3 European Youth Championship. I won the bronze medal in Vienna in 2023. Also, I played a European record there on 3 games with 8 or 4. 2 years ago, I was in Incheon at the World Youth Championship 2024. I won the double gold medal, and my last championship was the World Youth Cup in Helsingborg, Sweden last year, and now I'm here.
Me? Alright, okay, now the mic is switched on already. So we're back live now at TVS Sarawak social media with me, Musai Khalid.
And I'm Jasper Tan. So we are right now in the men's team qualifying, and we are a little bit under halfway through game 6.
Yeah.
So the current cut after, sorry, this is game 7.
Yeah, the game 6. The current cut now is Team Singapore at 22 over, Jazzy.
Yes, and we have our Team Singapore on lanes 35 and Team Finland on 36. So not an ideal start for Team Singapore because we have 2 open frames to start with. But let's see what Jaden C can do for this frame.
Oh, I think maybe he moved too much to the left because
Yes.
2 of his teammates left same splits just now on first 2 frames.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, maybe correct info. Just maybe these lanes are pretty weird as now.
Yeah, we've watched a lot of games on this pair of lanes, and I don't think we have seen any high scores on
yep.
this pair yet.
Not really.
So really tricky, but then you know, we gotta try to keep our frames clean. But with splits, it's a little bit too difficult to keep them
Yeah.
clean.
But it's okay. Still have 6 more frames to go, 222 if they max out from here. And for Team Finland, I think they are still currently the leader of the match. Oh no, they are second because Canada just bowled 276 at game 6. But Team Finland, pretty comfortable place right now at number second with 154 over, 225 average after 6 games.
Yes, so the format is still the same as in singles and doubles, just that for team we have 10 games of qualifying. The games are in Baker format. So what that means, in case you guys missed it just now, is there are 4 bowlers and they take turns to bowl a frame each. And the top 16 after 10 games of qualifying will move on to match play.
Yeah, match play this afternoon. And the best part for today is they will bowl the step ladder semi-finals also after the match play, which is I think at 5 p.m.
All in one day.
Yeah, all in one day. So they have to be ready today. Their physical have to be strong enough to maintain the performance throughout today.
And also mentally got to be ready for a really long day of bowling.
And we see now Team Finland. Actually yesterday Team Finland have secured their spot to boys doubles final, semi-final, boys doubles semi-final. And the best part is they only just started the match play doubles yesterday with 126, and they lead their grouping yesterday, Jazzy. So impressive.
And we see a really nice double from Singapore. So hopefully they can get a couple more connected together to cover the 3 open frames that they had in the first 4 frames.
So if you're new into bowling, if you have 3 open frames in one game, you have to strike. You have to throw 5 consecutive strikes to make you on par for this game. So another 3 strike and they will be on par for this game for Singapore. And Finland, they started off pretty well, but after that they may be a bit shaky, but we see what the anchor of Team Finland can do.
Yeah, he is half of the pair that has made the TV show, the medal show for doubles event.
This is the guy who lead the pack yesterday, Jazzy. And he's the anchor also for his pair yesterday. Okay, we see from Aiman Lim from Singapore.
And now a turkey.
From Team Singapore. A nice light mixture there from Aiman. Pretty simple physical game for a two-handed bowler, but a very, very consistent guy. Yep, for me.
His game is not about a lot of power.
Yeah.
It's mainly about consistency, accuracy, and he's just a really smart bowler. I've crossed paths with him a couple of times, watched him grow up. You know, just a very illustrious youth career. He actually won the singles gold at Asian Youth last year in
Sunway Megalanes. Yep.
Malaysia. Yes.
And then also last year he finished second in Singapore. Oh, that was last 2 years.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years
and
ago.
I just remembered he also is the current national champion.
Oh,
he
so
won
he's the defending champion this year?
He won nationals in December last year.
A pretty good achievement there from Aiman Lim from Team Singapore. I also bowled with him a couple of times. I like to see how he change ball and how he read the lanes. And sometimes if I'm lost, I will watch him play because my reference and him is not that far. So yeah, quite similar reference.
Yeah.
So Jaden C, a bold change here from Jaden C.
Yes. He left the washout the previous time and what a strike.
That's what we love to see, Jazzy.
Yes.
Even though after 3 open frames, Team Singapore managed to get 4 strikes for this game and not too far from the 200 game.
And a really unfortunate 7-10 split over here.
For Team Finland, yep.
Yeah.
But it's okay, they still at 180 pairs for this game, and if they max out it will be 203, and now they are currently at second place, so nothing much. Just try to maximize these splits and keep patience, I think.
Yeah. So the maximum score for Singapore is at 222, and the maximum score for Team Finland is at 202.
Yep.
But Team Finland has been doing really good, so they have a couple pins to spare, but let's try not to spend them all.
Not really big issue maybe, but they have to keep their frame clean and figure out what this lane has happening, because the past few games, me and Jay-Z watched this lane is not a really high scoring lane, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I think it's a very tough pair for this lane 35 and 36. But if you have like 200 pace on this lane, I think you should be doing good.
And a really good comeback from Team Singapore, because 3 open frames in the first 4 frames is not something very easy to come back from.
Maybe. Okay.
And a wonderful strike.
Wonderful strike for Team Finland, and keeping their games at the good pace. I think a good pace, because they already have 154 over after 6. Then 180 or 202 if they max out should be not a problem for them.
Yep.
Very good and nice pickup from Mike Kong. Very confident there when he take the 10 pins out of the lanes here, Jazzy. Crazy.
Yeah, and we now have Brian Ngoy from Singapore, our Singapore anchor for this game. So actually, in this format, you are not fixed in your spots on the team. So you're allowed to change the lineup anytime you want after every game. Just not like, you can't change the lineup in between. But, a light split from Finland with
but
210.
it's not impossible to take this pin out of the deck, but you have to keep composed and try it.
Exactly.
So from Brian Ngoy, nice shot, amazing shot from Brian Ngoy.
Yes.
Pretty calm bowler and a bit nonchalant also for him, Jazzy.
Yeah.
Try to spare Team Finland. Yes, a nice conversion there from Team Finland for keeping the 10 frame clean. So good job, anchor for Team Finland. So they will finish this game at 182.
Yes.
So after 154, there will be 136. I think 136 over if they max out this.
Yeah.
And
so now we have Brian going up for his second shot in the 10th frame. Singapore is currently at 22 over. And this game, their maximum score is at 201.
Yep.
So let's see if Brian can repeat his shot.
Come on.
Looks good.
Come on, Messenger. Get out. Come on. Oh, a good shot there from Brian Ngoy, but the pin just don't want to cooperate. But that's bowling for you, even though when you throw a good shot, the luck will always by your side, but what you can do is take the spares and keep your frames clean. So a pretty good game here from Singapore after 3 open frames out of 4.
A really good recovery.
Yep.
So 3 more games to go after this. Singapore is going to be at 13 over if Brian spares. And for Finland, they are at 136 over. So there are a lot of pins out there to still fight for in the last 3 games. So let's see what each of these teams will be doing.
Okay. And so we just finished our 7th game of the qualifying from Team Singapore and Finland. So whoever wants to watch the step ladder semi-finals and step ladder finals for IBF World Youth Championship, you guys can come to Megalanes Sarawak at EMart Batu Kawah on 5th and 6th July. So whoever watching, whoever are in Sarawak, you are free to come. So don't miss out the best of the world. Okay, so that's all from me and
I'm Jezreel.
And I'm Musai Khalid. Jadi saksikan tayangan video ini sebentar lagi. Thank you.
Thank you so much.